This lesson is on mentally adding 10 to a number. What we want to try to do is add 10 in our head without having to draw it out in a picture or do the equation on paper. But before we can mentally add it in our head, we need to explain how to do it. That's what we're going to do right now. If we look at this picture right here on the top with the 10s and the 1s, we see 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, plus 10. Let's draw that out on the other side. We said 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, plus 10. Let's add that up and see what we get. 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43. So 33 plus 10 is 43. If you notice, the 10s over here changed. We added another 10, but the ones here stayed the same. So the 1's digit does not change when you add 10 to a number. The 10's digit changes. It changed from a 3 and went 1 up because we added one 10 to a 4. So the answer was 43. Let's try another one. This is 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 141, 142, 143, 144, 145, plus 10. Let's draw it up all together on the other side. We said 100 and 10, 20, 30, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, plus 10 more. Let's count it up and see what we get. We have 100, 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 151, 152, 153, 154, 155. 145 plus 10 is 155. If you'll notice in the picture over here, the 100s didn't change, the 1s didn't change, only the 10s changed. It went from a 4 up one 10 to a 5. So we said that the hundreds digit does not change when you add 10, and the ones digit does not change when you add 10. Let's see if we can mentally do this in our head now. On this side of the chart are our numbers on the left side, and over here we're going to add 10 to put them into the right side. So if we had 14 plus 10, that would be 24. The 10's digit goes from a 1 to a 2, but the 1's digit stays the same. So 14 plus 10 is 24. Let's try it with 32. Well, 32 plus 10 would be 42. The digit in the 10's went from a 3 to a 4, but the 1's digit, which was a 2, stayed the same. Let's try it with 50. Well, 50 plus 10 would be 60, because the 5 would go up to a 6. You're looking in that 10's place again. The 0 stays the same because that's in the 1's place. 61 becomes 71. That 10's digit goes up 1, and the 1 stays the same. 76 becomes 86. That 10's digit goes up 1, but the 1's column, which was 6, stays the same. Let's try to do that with some 3-digit numbers now. If we wanted to add 10 to 100, it would be 110. Remember we said that hundreds place and that ones place stays the same. We just add one more 10, so that's why that's 110. If we have the number 220, it becomes 230. That hundreds digit stays the same, the ones digit stays the same. We just move up one with that tens digit. So 220 becomes 230. 350 becomes 360. That 5 in the tens place goes to a 6 in the tens place. The hundreds place stays the same, and the ones place stays the same. And the number 346, it becomes 356. That hundreds place stayed the same, the ones place stayed the same, but the tens digit went up one. And last we have 567 would become 577. The hundreds place stays the same, the ones place stays the same, but the tens place goes up one. That concludes our lesson today on mentally adding 10 to a number.